In this video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the HiPeak Elias. It's a fat tire foldable e-bike. Let's check it out. Hey, this is Nelson. Welcome back to the E-RYDERS channel. We're going to be unboxing the Elias from HiPeak. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. And these bikes come pretty much 95% pre-assembled, so there's really not much to put on. That's what it looks like all packaged up. Here is the accessory box. And in the box you have a bag of tools. You have a headlamp, you have the pedals, and you have the charger. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off all the cable ties holding the styrofoam sheets around the frame. Shout out to HiPeak for sending us the Elias for testing and review. Really easy. You fold up the handlebars, slide it down the tube, tighten it with the quick release, and release the skewer that is going to be going through the front tire, and slide out the quick release skewer, and then pop off the protective piece, and then grab the tire, pull off the plastic pieces off the side which they attach for shipping so it doesn't puncture the box. Alright, slide the quick release skewer through and grab the spring and the nut and just tighten it loosely. You don't have to tighten it all the way up. Just enough to where the forks will slide right on in. Don't forget to line up the rotors in between the brake pads. And it should pop on easily. Just drop it right on in. There you go. Alright, and tighten it up. And just remember, it's a quick release, so you have to give it just enough tension on either side. Alright, for the fender and the light, put the screw through. Fender and light go through the same hole for the screw. And just loosen it, or tighten it with your finger first. And the fender stays on the sides. That'll keep the fender nice and snug. Now don't forget to plug in the headlight and line up the arrows on each connector. Be careful, no twisting, it's a push. There you go. Now for the pedals. On the right side pedal, it's clockwise. Tighten it up. Left side is counterclockwise. And tighten that up. Alright, don't forget to fill the tire. Alright, so this is what the HiPeak Elias looks like. And as you can see, we do have the step-through version of the Elias. Let's check out the components. It is a beautiful yellow color. And here you have the HiPeak logo on the side along with some bottle holder screws. And in the middle you have the quick release, which releases the hinge and you can fold the bike up. And there is the 48 volt 15 amp battery that slides right out. It also has its own independent on and off switch. Moving on down to the rear, you have the Shimano derailleur, also a derailleur guard, which is really nice. And you have this 750 watt motor. Up on top you have a real thick, sturdy rear rack along with bungee cord. And the battery also has a key so you can release it. In the back you have the caliper along with the 180mm disc rotors. And here's a battery indicator on the battery itself. Moving on up. Here's the release for the handlebars to fold downward if you're folding up the bike. Now it is a quick release handlebar, so you can slide it up and down to your desired height. That is the display turned on. Very simple display. You have the grip and you have the thumb shifter along with the throttle. Moving up front, you do have some screws up front, which you probably could put a basket. Here's the headlamp, which is also integrated into the battery. And you have the shocks that are preload. And you got some Chow Yang 20x4 fat tires. And you have the saddle, the seat, which is also a quick release. Alright, that is the HiPeak Elias. Let's go ahead and take it out for a spin. I want to show you how it folds up. Alright, so that is what the Elias looks like all folded up. You can see there's nothing in the frame. And the pedals, unfortunately these pedals on this foldable bike do not fold up, which is something I don't see often. Most foldable bikes have foldable pedals. That is the thickness and the size of what looks like all folded up. Now the handlebars, I could push those in just a little bit more, save a little bit more room. Now you might, to keep the bike from opening, you might want to put like a bungee or a strap or something, wrap it around so it doesn't open up while you're transporting it. Yeah, so that's what the Elias looks like all folded up. Let's go ahead and check it out on the website. So here on the HiPeak website, you can see the Elias, the step-through version. It's currently going for $1,299. Now, of course, that could change with any sort of sales or promotions or coupon codes happening. But as today of this video, it's going for $1,299. And again, they also have the step-over, not just the step-through, and they have multiple colors to choose from as well. Now, this is a foldable bike, so that's great, as you saw earlier. Great for campers, people who don't have a lot of space. Maybe you want to put it in the back of your SUV or in your trunk, in a closet, but take it out camping and keep it simple, put it in the tent at night perhaps. But yeah, so this is the HiPeak Elias. The link is down below if you're interested in checking it out. I'll post the link down below in the description of this video. And also any coupon codes, if I should have any, I'll put those also down below. Let's go ahead and take it out for a spin. Get some speed tests done and some terrain tests. So taking it out, we had it up to about 25 miles per hour, and that is giving you about 65 Newton meters of torque as well. Now the Elias can do about 35 to 40 miles in range, but that's using the throttle. If you want to go a little further and get some more range out of it, pedal assist will get you up to about 55, 60. And this bike actually has a 350-pound payload capacity, so that's great for bigger riders or for riders that want to tow maybe a little trailer perhaps. Now, the recommended height for this is pretty decent actually. Riders from anywhere from 4'10" to 6'2", and 6'2" is pretty tall. And we also took it off-road, as you can see, testing out the shocks. Everything went well. It felt smooth. And now, of course, like any other foldable bike that's a 20x4 with that long neck, it's going to take some getting used to when you're riding, but overall it felt real good. So anyway, if you're interested in the HiPeak, go ahead and check out the description down below. And this is Nelson with the E-RYDERS channel. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.